What's up, wrestling fans? AWA related SmackDown with my buddy Finbar. Tonight is the return of Saturday Night's main event. If you're not familiar with this event, that's because you're probably very, very young if you're watching this. But this is actually an old concept show that WWE used to do in the 80s and early 90s. Went away for a while. They came back a little bit in 2000s. Went away again. And now it's making a return to NBC with thanks to TKO. And what our show's going to kick off. Here's my buddy Finbar. How are you doing, Finbar?
I'm doing good. I'm looking forward to this. I never saw the revival version of this in the was it like 2006 or whatever.
2006 to like 2010, I think.
Yeah, I dropped off then, but I remember the old 80s and 90s when I loved Saturday Night's main event, and it's going to be like nostalgia style one. It's not
Yeah.
going to be the new version that Vince did. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see the Winged Eagle again, Aaron. Fucking hell.
Yes, tonight. Yeah, possibly tonight. I mean, so what's the reason why we're doing a prediction show before an hour before the actual show, the actual event? Well, that's because we did not know who the finals were going to be in the women's match for inaugural United States Championship. Yes, we're going to introduce the first women's United States title.
But also, we didn't know that it was going to be a triple threat for the world title
No,
until this
no.
week.
Well, they did not listen to my idea. That's obvious.
What was your idea?
My idea was not to have Damian Priest and have the Damian Priest versus Finn and Gunther on Raw three-way match.
Yeah, because
But
we were speculating that Priest was going to interfere and cost.
apparently there's Roman Solo Sikoa is going to happen at Raw. It's going to happen the debut Raw.
Yeah.
There's a rumor out there they might do CM Punk and Seth Rollins.
For Raw.
Yeah, for January 6th.
I think The Rock's going to be on that Raw as well at the end of that. So Roman will take the Olafala back, and then The Rock will show up. You think so?
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's
got to be right because once he's taking the Olafala off of Solo's done. Solo's no longer a. And then you have to advance the story, so it'll be okay. So it's The Rock next, and it's the run up to Mania. I don't know where The Rock gets his hands on Cody though. It's not really. I can't really figure that one out.
Well, there's some
Rumble or...
Kevin Owens should win tonight. Like,
yeah, I don't know now because Cody's carrying the Winged Eagle, so I've changed my mind again. I think Cody's going to win.
I always thought Cody was going to win. I always did.
Yeah, I sort of hoped that KO would win. I think KO was good. He deserves it. It would be more interesting, I think.
Yeah. But we're going to get through the matches. I mean, there's all title matches except one match is not a title match, and that's Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre. Now this, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do the non-title matches. I mean, there are going to be it's going to be Pat McAfee's coming back. You can see Jesse Bobby Ventura. You can see some old legend wrestlers. You know, what'd be hilarious for Mark?
What?
Jesse Ventura goes to the ring, starts talking to Mike Elvis, and you hear, "I am a wheel American."
I want it to be so they're bringing Jesse Ventura. I want them to bring back Vince for commentary as well.
Oh my!
Imagine that.
Shit, that'll never happen. But can you imagine Hogan interrupts him and goes to the ring? I mean, Hogan and Jesse Ventura face to face. Oh my god!
Hogan is booked to be there, right?
He may be. Because I don't know if I know you know the story, but I don't know if anybody else knows what the story was. Hogan's the one to snitch on Jesse Ventura about a union to Vince. So.
Oh yeah. I think they've buried that now, though, haven't they? Or they still hate each other.
Oh, he still doesn't. Jesse Bobby Ventura still doesn't like Hogan. No,
he's a bit miserable, Jesse.
Yeah.
I would have liked. I'd like to have seen him make that play for the White House, like he was going to do. Remember, he was talking about doing that. Was it Mania 17?
Then he went up to Trump. Yeah.
He said, "Are you going to back me as an independent?" Trump went, "Yeah." Trump's the fucking president.
Yeah.
Cool, Jesse.
Cool. I mean, there's supposed to be Coco Beware supposed to be there. Like, Coco Beware is a wrestling legend. Really?
I didn't even know he was still alive.
I'm like, Coco Beware, a legend? I'm sorry,
he's not a legend, but he's synonymous with that time, that era.
Yeah, he's synonymous with a freaking parrot.
I think the opening of Saturday Night's main event, the old one, had Coco Beware in the opening card. So
let me see if there's any updates on who's going to be there, like rumor updates.
Don't ruin it for yourself, man. It's better. I like to get into this stuff blind, right? I don't like to. get it ruined. Really, or
Well,
somebody's
brief
being
notes.
the
Dark
arena.
Side of the Ring season 6 has revealed their episodes for next season for season 6. Want to go over
Right.
briefly? Because we got a lot of time, man. Like it's an hour.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll go
Let's do that.
over. Then we'll do the predictions.
We always go off on wild tangents anyway, Aaron, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We've got
Yeah, that's
we've got a singular focus for an episode, and then we end up talking about fucking 90s WCW.
All right, so season 6 is Dark Side of the Ring. So they're going to talk about superstar Billy Graham, the original Hulk Hogan, right?
Yeah.
Andrew Tess Martin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you remember Tess.
Test, yeah.
Eddie Gilbert. Daphne, if you remember
Ooh.
from WCW. Daphne. Billy Jack Haynes. Vader.
Ooh.
Yeah, Big Red Vader.
Some of them sound good.
Yeah.
Some of them sound quite
Ludwig
good.
Borga.
Who?
Okay. Ludwig Borga.
Who's that?
I don't know. That's and Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a
they're
Cell.
doing
an
an
episode.
episode on Hell in a Cell. Yes.
That makes some sense, because Hell in a Cell claimed many victims.
But
you should just do one on. Have they done one on Foley?
yeah, do one on Foley. Oh man, yes, my avatar just went. Oh shit.
That's why I don't like this restream. Can you see mine? Is my Joe Henry showing up?
Whatever. On Foley, I don't know if Foley is kind of a tragic.
No, I mean like getting his ear torn off and
some people.
getting
We're
all
getting
fucked
some
up.
viewers. We're actually getting over 10 people. This is a prediction show, guys. This is not a actual live watch along. If you're wondering.
You're gonna just get them all away, man. Don't tell them that. They don't want to see our watch alongs anyway. Our watch alongs are like watching fucking paint dry. That Mania one. Do you remember that Mania watch along? And it's just like,
yeah.
All you have to do is you're basically just sitting there quietly for an hour.
You know, fuck, it's gonna be harder to watch logs now with no when I can't watch on TV. I have to watch on fucking Netflix. Oh my fuck! Unless I want to put Netflix on TV. Like, the problem is I want to watch something like when I watch wrestling Raw and SmackDown, I like to change the channel, right? With Netflix,
Right.
I guess I can technically put it on my computer, but
Why do you like to change the channel while you're watching it? Just when the ads are on?
No, because sometimes there's a sports. If there's a sport, if my team is playing whatever sport they're in, I'll watch that too.
Well, you can have it on you can have
Yeah.
Netflix on the TV and then have the football or whatever on the TV and Netflix on computer.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's going to be, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot less breaks in Netflix. So you've got going to be action all the time. Hopefully.
Net shit.
I hope net shit keeps the rights for a long time because it's going to be a lot easier for me to watch.
The thing is, all these Americans, they don't get everything on Netflix till like next year.
Fuck them. That's their problem. It's not their problem. You always get treated better in the Commonwealth, man.
Yeah, fuck the Americans. Yeah, sorry, Americans. Yeah, fuck you.
It's their problem.
Let's get to the first match. Where is it? Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre. I just think about Drew McIntyre. Now, Drew McIntyre came back early, right? Early in respect because
he did, yeah.
Braun Strowman's going to be out for some time, right?
Yeah.
Right, so they wanted to bring Drew back early. And when he came back, he attacked Sami Zayn. And then the week after, he attacked Sami Zayn when Sami Zayn challenged Drew to a match at Saturday Night's main event. And then, so this match is based on a 2-week build-up.
Yeah.
Look, realistically, I'm going to say this, Finbar, this might be my hot take. And you might disagree with me.
You're not going to say Sami.
Yeah, I'm going to say Sami.
Aaron, come on.
I'll tell you why.
Okay, go on.
It's going to be a sneaky upset win. And the field is still going to with Drew.
Send him over the edge?
Yeah, even more. Yeah.
The only way I can see that because this is the only way I
It's
can.
not going to
Be
be done by a
realistic.
haluva kick. It's going to be like a small package, backside pin, those kind of pins.
Or how about this? Right, the reason why Drew's coming after them all is because he was screwed over by them in the past, as heels, right? Well, Drew was a babyface,
Yeah, it's the whole bloodline thing.
so I think because he took out Jimmy with a broken toe, I think Jimmy comes in and interferes then for Sammy to get the win. And it's like a total reversal. Is the baby faces screwing over the heel with the numbers advantage?
Maybe.
But I
Maybe,
don't. But I have to disagree with
maybe
you.
it might be Jimmy because I don't know if Jay's able to do it because
No, he took
he's.
Jimmy out in SmackDown.
Yeah, but Jay could come out. I mean, he's not technically hurt, right? Jimmy's really, really hurt. He's actually hurt.
Oh, he is, but he took a bump, so
Yeah, that's true.
he's obviously able to take a bump. So, and I'm not only talking about him coming out and sweeping his feet or something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I disagree. I think Drew's going to go over, and
I
I'd
mean,
probably say that's one of
Drew
my
should go over. It's just that
should, yeah.
this has all the makings as one of those.
I believe it's Drew is going to go through each and every one of them one at a time, and we'll get to Roman.
I don't want to see Drew and Roman again.
But I think they're going to do that and as the stopgap between Roman and The Rock. You know what I mean? Because The Rock's not going to.
You
He's
think
not going to do
the
much.
rumor is that the woman's bloodline might move the wall?
Yeah, that's a good shout because
I think it's time because they've been SmackDown, a staple on SmackDown, right, forever.
Well, I would move them, and I would move Jay the other way to SmackDown.
Yeah, and Fox really doesn't have the rights anymore. Only reason why Roman stayed on SmackDown is because of Fox. I guess US technically would be like, you know what, we want Roman on our channel. Be like, but Netflix is like, let's be honest. WWE cares more about Netflix than the fucking USA network, right?
Yeah.
Shut up, Brad. You like AEW.
Red, you like AEW. Talk about
All right. But yeah, I think all the other matches, I think we're going to agree on. I think it's easy. But
hang on, I need to negate his dislike with a like. There we go. I've cancelled it out, Red. Too late.
Cancelled Red. Oh, cancelled Reds. So
you're saying Sammy, and I'm saying Drew. So we are gonna, one of us is gonna be up over the other. Yeah.
It's either gonna be a sneaky win by Sammy, right? Like a sneaky pin or something like that, or Drew's gonna cost himself the match. Like DQ himself, get himself DQ'd, or something like that.
I don't see him DQing himself. I see him getting screwed over by the numbers. If that's the only way, I think.
I watch MMA and professional wrestling. Nobody watches fucking professional wrestling, man. The Olympic
this is
wrestling?
Professional wrestling we're talking about. What are you guys on about?
Nobody watches amateur wrestling.
This is not sports entertainment anymore. This is professional wrestling now.
AEW is more sports entertainment than WWE because in AEW to kick out everything that should knock them out. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't even insult anybody's intelligence by putting the word entertainment in.
I had a good idea for this. Dude, they should have Sami Zayn actually at some point go on a run as El Generico for a little bit.
I thought they were going to do that. I thought they were going to do that last year.
Oh man.
Or the year before last.
Yeah.
But they never did it. I don't know. Can they use the El Generico gimmick or somebody own that?
He does own it. I don't think Tony Khan owns it. Does right?
No, why would Tony Khan own it?
Because I think it was an ROH. I don't think you own your character. I don't think you own your gimmicks in ROH.
Yeah, I think I think ROH released everybody's gimmick to them I think TNA did it as well. Do you remember?
Yeah.
That's why EC3 showed up on the WWE's EC3.
And they got Tessa Blanchard back at TNA. Maybe she's matured. Maybe she's matured.
Jan Ong told me about that, and I said, "Did she bring back that world title she stole?" No, she stole the world title.
Yeah, you know what? If she didn't have any baggage, she'd be in A. I think she would have been WWE by now.
She was. She was.
Oh, she was. Yeah, but she was problems, man.
Oh, she's got issues.
She's 29 now. Hopefully she matured. I mean, Randy Orton matured over the years, right? So
she's only 29.
Mm-hmm.
She's still got time left. I think she'll be back in WWE if she behaves herself.
Well,
because
she's a
they've got a good
TNA, and
relationship.
they do have a working
Yeah,
relationship.
yeah.
The thing is, there's a lot of women wrestlers in WWE and don't really like her. I mean, like Chelsea Green's not a fan of her. Mia Yim, I don't think is a fan of her. I mean, Mia Yim, I can't believe she's going to be on the show, but whatever.
Oh man, we didn't talk about SmackDown. Did you see her botching the fucking taking that moonsault off of
Yeah, Tiffany's finisher.
and they were trying to hide it. They were like, oh, she got her with her arms. No, she fucking landed on her because she never rolled out the way fast enough. That was so bad.
Yeah.
She's usually quite good as well, Mia Yim.
Yeah, but
I knew that was going to be the final, her and Chelsea Green. I think I had
well,
that pinned down.
let's get to this. Let's get to that match, all right?
Right.
This is for the yeah, I finally found the graphic. Where is it? Here we go. So Mia Yim or Michin versus Chelsea Green, who's the crown the United States inaugural Women's Champion. Um, yeah, this title. I mean, I think we're in agreement here. I mean, like, there's no way to get put on Mia Yim because she gets no.
No.
If you would hear, she gets no reaction
If
from the
Chelsea don't
crowd.
take this title, we riot.
Oh yeah, Chelsea is winning this. Like Mia Yim doesn't get a reaction. She's like, when you see her come up to the crowd, she's a babyface, but the crowd doesn't react to her. Like,
No,
there's
no.
nothing special about her.
I the reason she's in the final was because it was not going to be heel versus heel, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's the reason why.
So, and I think it's just an easy job for Chelsea.
I'm just surprised Mia Yim beat Tiffany Stratton clean.
That's what I mean. So that botched finish, and also
Yeah,
she didn't even do the eat defeat right either. She fucked that up as well. So she didn't take she took more of the moonsault than avoid, and then she didn't even do the eat defeat right. So I would have just called an audible if I was Triple H and went, get her out of there.
man. I mean, yeah. This is. Yeah, this Mia Yim gets no fucking reaction. She's very basic now. I mean, she did have the blue hair, and she was like, but like, she's just there to take the pin.
Yeah.
And so obviously because she won the feud against Chelsea with the dumpster stuff, because earlier this year not earlier this year, actually, like later, when like October, November, September coming out, they fought in the dumpster match, and Mia Yim or Minchin got the win. But this is definitely designed for Chelsea Green to win.
Yeah.
I think it's obvious. I mean,
it's not 2 women's mid-card titles, right? It's 3 because they've got the North American as well in NXT.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true.
It's 3. There's 3 like top mid-card titles for the women, and I'm all for this, man. I don't know. I know it's a lot of belts, right? I know we're getting into like AEW territory with the amount of belts there is, but they make sense because there's a stacked roster in WWE, and it's 2 separate shows as well. So I think this makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, and it's gonna be unbearable. It's gonna be great and unbearable when Chelsea wins because you know how annoying Chelsea is, right? Like how she gets on people's nerves, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't think Chelsea's gonna hold it that long. I think she'll probably lose it in their first title defense.
I don't think she'll lose in the first
because of a
defense.
Karen gimmick.
I think they'll maybe. I know it's a bit too much like the Nia Jax, Tiffany thing, but I think they might tease a split with a
Piper Niven.
Piper Niven.
Yeah, some people are suggesting, Chelsea maybe it's time to
push her babyface.
Yeah, I think she'd be huge as babyface.
She already is she's getting a pop. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I
think she'd be good.
And you believe like Naomi is the one that took out.
No, I don't know. I don't know if I do.
Cargo. Well, here's the thing. They're facing Nia Jax in Candice LeRae, right, next week.
Did I say I thought it was Naomi?
Yeah, I think somebody said it was Naomi, possibly.
Right,
Some people.
I don't remember saying that, but I don't think it is now. I think it's just going to be a basic bog standard. What's her name? Bianca.
Well, here's the thing,
it's
right?
Too obvious, man.
Naomi is taking over Jay's place, right? So they don't have to make clinches to titles. What if they lose? Like,
yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I care enough about the tag titles, to be honest with you. I think they're a waste of space. I'd get rid of them. If there's 2 women's mid-card titles, I'd drop the tag titles. or put him back on it. Nah, not even put him back on NXT. I just drop him. You know,
Yeah, I hate them too. I mean, they're always like they have to move them to Raw, SmackDown.
I don't hate them. It's just that there's not a deep enough women's roster to really justify them. Because when you look at the tag teams, there aren't like the thing I hate about women's tag teams is they don't look like tag teams. They look like two women together that have been put together.
The only one that looks like a tag team in WWE, or well, it's Casey Canzero and Kaden Carter. They look like a tag team. That's it. Like,
Yeah,
but they don't get used a lot. And
the two Australian girls from NXT, they've gone now. They looked like a tag team as well. Felt like a tag team. You know the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You got that one chick that did the perfect plexus finisher. Do you remember?
Yeah, iconic.
Yeah, they felt like a tag team because they were. But they need to get like a Legion of Doom Killer Bees, like female versions
The
of
thing
these.
is, I don't know many women tag teams even in the indies.
Because it's not a sought after. There isn't indie tag team women's belts to go for. You know what I mean? So you just end up with like when they come to the Fed or they go to AEW, you just end up there's no
AEW
AEW.
has a belt for everything. Okay, everybody has a belt at AEW. You get a belt. You get a belt. You get a belt.
They have what? One set of tag titles and one
Yeah.
set of trios. No, they have
Trios.
the Ring of Honor tag team titles. Do they have a trios in Ring of Honor?
I
not?
think so.
You have to count Ring of Honor's titles as well because it's part of the
AEW
company.
have belts for everything. What's next? The what's a four-man group in the trio? What would you call it for? We can have belts
Quattros.
for 4 people.
Yeah, Quattros.
Yeah, quarter belt.
Quattros and then the Cincos title.
How about with 5 people? The penta
Yeah,
top,
that's the
penta
is that the
belt.
Cincos? Cincos title, right? And then
Huh?
what's the sixth one?
Oh,
Hex. The
the hex.
hexagon. The hex titles. They don't have 2 sets of tag titles. They have the Ring of Honor tag team titles and they have the AEW tag team titles, right? It's the same company. Then why do we count NXT? Yes, we are. There's 3 sets of tag titles in WWE. One women's, but there is a bigger roster and 3 distinct shows. AEW doesn't have that. They can't even fill an arena for Rampage, Dynamite. And they're
NXT
bringing
doesn't have
Rampage.
NXT doesn't have women tag team titles anymore.
No, that's what I mean. There's 4 in total.
Yeah.
Out on the whole of WWE. There's the women's, the 2 men's on Raw and SmackDown, and then the NXT men's.
Yeah.
But he's saying, how am I stupid ass? They have one show, and the one show is not even as popular as NXT.
It's true.
Yet you're trying to service like 18 different titles. It's not possible.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, buddy. It's true.
I've seen the roster. I've looked through it, and it's like I don't know who half of them are. Half of them look smaller than my thumb, and they're trying to push people like Darby Allin in the main event. Come on, man! And that Jungle Jack guy, they try to push him in the main event. Give me a break. And they're underutilizing people like Okada. They're underutilizing people like Omega. Who else have they got? They had Bryan Danielson. They've ruined him. Moxley is not even. I've never rated Moxley. And I don't like. I think he's a tryhard. He looks weird now, man. He looks like, and he always bleeds everywhere as well.
He has to. I mean, yeah, it's like
But
mandatory. It's mandatory for him to for a Moxley match to have blood in it.
Yeah, his promos are awful. It's obvious that Tony Khan is like, you just go and say what you want, whatever you feel like, and he does, and it's just rambling shite like what Bray Wyatt used to do when he was allowed to do what he wanted.
Omega, no, I think that's gone. Omega's coming back.
Omega's competing in Japan, Red.
Yeah. Moxley's the best member of the
Why are they
Shield.
allowing him to go to Japan? Under fucking contract to AEW, and they let him go to Japan so he can get himself hurt again.
Best member of the Shield. Have you seen this Roman Reigns?
When they were the Shield,
like from 2012.
I don't really watch it much, right? But when they were the Shield, I obviously
look at Darby. Darby is an idiot. If they should not put the title on him.
If he put the title on that guy,
you know what he said? He says Finbar. He says he's planning to cut Mount Everest and put an AEW flag on it.
Yeah. He's gonna end up killing himself. Let's be honest.
Tony Khan has to put a stop to this. Big fuck no. No, no.
I saw a spot where he was doing a suicide dive through the ropes and onto a chair. I didn't not watch the show, but I saw a clip of that. What? And it was like an empty arena, right?
Here, what's gonna happen? Darby Allin just passed away due to what's it called when you freeze to death?
Freezing
Hyperthermia. Is it
hypothermia.
hyperthermia?
Yeah. No, Darby Allin froze to death on Everest, and one of his team used his body as a sled to slide back down the mountain.
You know, they put the
Safely.
belt. They put the belt on him too, and he climbs up Mount Everest. The belt, he freezes to death, and the
He's,
mountain's frozen.
the guy has slid back down the mountain with him as a sled, and then when they get to the bottom, they see like Darby's got his two thumbs up, and the guy used that as a handlebar.
Apparently Sting told for Darby, this is not a good idea. That Sting advised him not to do it, and he's like, "Nope, I'm doing it."
Yeah, let him do it.
Yeah,
Let him do it.
let him do it.
I did it. I told you that, right? I didn't go up. I went to base camp,
Yeah,
but
but
to
I think he
climb
wants to go up.
yeah, he wants to go to the top. You got to get like oxygen and stuff to do
You,
that. We didn't have to have
you know how
oxygen.
hard it is to. You know how hard it is to go all the way to the top. Many people don't make it.
And
Like,
it's yeah. There's
yeah,
dead
yeah.
bodies on the way up, man, for a reason.
Yeah, this is true. He broke his foot. And immediately got hit by a bus.
And then he had that. He was doing the spot where he crashed the car and bust his head open, and then he was punching himself in an interview. The guy's a fucking liability, and he needs to be removed and put in a mental asylum. He ain't a wrestler, all right?
Darby's not better than Carmelo Hayes. I'm sorry. See, the thing is,
and Ricochet
if
can stay where
Darby
he
was
is.
in WWE, Triple H should be like, tone it down, boy. Tone it down. And Triple H, they'd be like, no, he would tell Darby, you're not going up to Mount Everest. Nope, you're not doing it.
Darby
No,
would be a jobber in WWE.
Darby is not entertaining. Darby is the same match over and over again. Man.
Does he still come down to the ring on a skateboard?
Yeah.
Yeah. He needs to take his skateboard and skate back to the 90s.
Carmelo Hayes is better than Darby. Come on.
He is. Carmelo Hayes is a good wrestler. He just used quite small, though. That's the problem with him.
Yeah.
Who's next? Who we got next?
We'll get to the women's, the Raw, the women's.
So just to recap, we've both got Chelsea.
Yeah, we got Chelsea. Liv Morgan, Io Sky. Yeah, so Io's the number one contender, right? Not Rhea Ripley, even though technically she's still kind of feud with Rhea Ripley a bit.
Yeah.
Not a bit, but I mean, this would be a good match. It's just that I want Io Sky to win, but I know she's not going to win.
She won't. It's Liv retains, and I think Rhea is going to cost Io the title. Just the thing where they both had their hand on the title at the end of Raw.
I'll say this before we get back to this. I agree about you about Trick. I don't see what the appeal about Trick is.
He's just over. That's the only thing with Trick.
Yeah, I just don't see anything else. He's okay on the mic. He's okay in the ring. It's just that nothing else stands out about him.
If they don't move Booker T over to whatever show he goes to do the intro.
Booker T is like the worst commentator WWE has.
No, but he does. But when Trick comes out, he does the.
Yeah,
I like it. That's Trick, man.
Because he trained him, didn't he? I don't know.
Yeah, he trained him.
Yeah, in Roxanne.
He should be doing a spin and Rooney, shouldn't he?
But yeah, Liv. I mean, obviously people can get involved. Kel's gonna get involved. Dominic's gonna get involved. Rhea Ripley's could probably get involved, right? Because obviously, but in the end, Io Sky is not gonna win.
I think it will set up an Io Rhea match to get Rhea to the number one contender spot.
Maybe
because I don't think she's gonna win the Rumble. I thought she would, but I don't think she will. But she won it a couple of years ago.
Early favorites have Rhea as a favorite, I think, or whatever. I don't think so either. Yeah, like really early favorites.
I don't know. I think what's her name? Charlotte comes back and wins the Rumble.
There's a rumor that some people think Charlotte's coming back tonight.
I don't know where she would come back though.
I don't want Charlotte to win the Rumble, man.
Because the other women's title's not. The other one. Where would she come back?
I hope it returns a little different. I hope her presentation is a little different because, like, she's always the same when she comes back.
Io should win the Rumble. This is me and you are agreeing with something here.
Now, Charlotte is a wild card because she could go to the wall of SmackDown, right? And
yeah, But I mean, if she comes back on this show, where is she going? I mean, like, what's she going to do? Because she can't get involved in that Liv and EO match because that's already stacked, and the US title's not. She's not
No,
going to be interested in that. And
I
there's
think
nowhere else for her to show up.
I think Charlotte's better. Like, well, it depends on the transfer report. To me, Charlotte. I think SmackDown kind of needs Charlotte.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. SmackDown's a bit light, I think.
It really depends on what happens between the transfer portal, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it when she was Io Shirai as well. Red, I don't like when they changed their name. Especially not when they made it all caps. I don't understand why Japanese wrestlers keep doing that. It does my head in. It sets off my OCD. That they've
I
got
like
a
I
cap
like
over
the
it.
I rather call her Io Shirai too, man. Not Io Sky. Oh, that's what WWE calls her. It's so stupid.
I love Io. I don't know if
They
I've ever
they
told
they
you.
call her Io Shirai in NXT, right?
Yeah, she was Io Shirai. She was Io Shirai in WWE until
It's
she went away
not
and came
on.
back.
If you're in America, Casper, it's on NBC. If it's not
Yeah.
if it's not in America, I don't know. It's not on Netflix or network.
If you're not in America, you can get the network.
Is it
You
on the
can
network
subscribe to the network.
in non-American?
It's only $6.99 for the network. Oh, wherever you are, Casper. I don't know where you live. I don't know how much it is in other
Yeah.
markets. But if you get the network, it's like cheaper than
In
in Atlanta,
Canada we get
$50 a
in
month.
Canada we get NBC, so I'm gonna watch an NBC.
Right. Of course, because it's on network TV, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. That's what, but it feels like a pay per view, man. You know what I mean? It's like,
It kind of is because it is kind of a pay-per-view card if you really think about it.
yeah,
It has a pay-per-view card.
it's a PLE. That's what the
Four
format's
title
not right.
matches. It is kind of a pay-per-view card. It's just that to me, Chelsea Green versus Mitchum is like a SmackDown match. But since it is, but it has
It's the
a
title.
Leonardo thing on it, so it becomes like a pay-per-view match, right? Like Mia
Yeah.
Yim is not a SmackDown. It's not a pay-per-view competitor.
Certainly not after that performance on Friday. No,
No.
she's a performance center performer, if you ask me.
But the thing is, and she's been in the business for like over a decade.
Yeah, and she's good, normally good. That's just a bad match.
Yeah, it's basically a PLE because they don't have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we're getting it another one next month, a week before the Royal Rumble. Remember, the
Another
Royal
one.
Rumble's in February, the first week of February. Yeah,
You're
Rumble
gonna
in
get,
February is weird.
you're gonna get another one or what? Another PLE?
No, Saturday Night Main Event in January.
What, so soon? I thought it was gonna be
Yeah.
4 times a year.
Well, the King won in January, man. I don't know what to tell. January 25th.
I don't want to do it too many times, man. Oh yeah, of course they are. I'm looking at it now. January 25th from San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah.
Oh well. I hope they space them out though after that. Because they used to be spaced out. They were never like every week.
Oh
They used to be
no! Oh
spaced
no!
out.
You started a fight with the Red because he hates speculation. All right. Yeah, we got Yo Sky here, right? Yeah, not Yo Sky. Liv Morgan. I can't believe I said Yo Sky. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. All right.
Sorry, we're both idiots, Aaron.
Yeah, we're both idiots. Next, which title match? You want to go? Let's go. What's the bigger title match?
Do the last non-title one, and we'll do the 2 title ones last. So do Sammy Drew.
We did do Sammy at the beginning.
Did we? What are we missing?
We're missing the 2 title matches for the men.
Is that it? Is that was only 5 matches?
Matches, yeah, 5 matches, like a PLEs. Did you do the triple threat?
Yeah, do triple threat.
Find it.
This is the lesser of the 2 matches.
Yeah. So we got Gunther defending the title against Finn Balor and Damon Priest. 2 heels and 1 babyface, even though Gunther he's still a heel. I don't know why people are saying Gunther's a babyface. He's still a fucking heel. You know, heels hate other heels, right? You know there's such thing as that, right?
I feel like he's slowly turning though.
The thing is, I don't think Gunther's a good face. Would be a good face.
No, but his promo, if you listen, remember his promo against Finn on Raw? He was getting the babyface pops from the crowd for that promo.
Yeah, but Gunther's very good at when he knows the stuff like that. He's very good at shutting that down.
Yeah,
he's very good at shutting it down. The thing is, to me, Gunther. I don't know if Gunther would be a good babyface. Honestly,
nah, I'd keep him as he is as well. Even his promos as a heel, you sit there thinking, when he
Yeah.
gets these promos, you're thinking, even as a heel, you're going, he's got a good point. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Gunnar doesn't
He's
need a
not really
title to lose
lie.
Mania. Thing is, Gunther is the main event talent in Mania, though. But is it this Mania? Because there's so many opportunities. It's
I
just
don't
that I
know.
don't think he's going to win this. I mean, I think he's going to win this match. I think it retains. I
Yeah,
don't
he's going
think
to retain here, but I don't know whether they're going to get the belt off of him for a
if he doesn't win this
long
match,
stint.
he's not getting pinned.
No.
Maybe,
Yeah, it'll be Finn, Pin, and Damien, or vice versa. But I don't
yeah,
think Damien comes out of this. If anybody is there not going to be an upset, it's going to be Finn to come out of
yeah.
it. But I think Gunther retains easy. I'm pretty sure of it.
I mean, there's going to be. I think there's going to be table spots because there's no. Technically, you could get away with
Yeah.
anything in a triple
Do
threat
you
match, right?
remember? Do you remember my triple threat strategy that I told you about?
I think there's going to be times where Damien and Gunther are going to have to team up to take down some of Judgment Day because they're going to get involved, and legally
Yeah.
they can, right? They could legally interfere in this match.
In a triple threat match, I would go out with a gun and shoot people.
Yeah, I would
Maybe
do.
two.
You know what I do in W2K? Every time there's a fucking triple threat match, I always go outside and get a chair and just
Yeah.
beat the crap out of my competitors.
I
That's all I
always
do.
said beating them up with a chair and then handcuff
Yeah,
them to the bottom
I
rope.
purposely do that. I'm like, there's no DQ. I might as well just use that privilege, right?
Yeah. I don't know why more people don't do that right away. Go straight out of the ring and get a weapon.
Yeah. You know what I do in tag team matches? I tag in the other guy, and then his
And then
tag team
go
partner,
outside the ring.
I beat him outside the ring.
Yeah, I do that.
Cause you don't do a 10 count if you do that. Because if you're not the legal man, there's no 10
Yeah.
count.
You put him through a table and all that, right?
Yeah, and stuff like that. Yeah.
And the good thing is, if you beat the geezer up on the outside, he can't tag in, so the other guy could just get wasted. Do you roll out of the ring as well, and then just keep on?
Yeah.
What do you call it? Jumping up onto the apron and pulling her head onto the rope.
Yeah.
I keep doing that.
I mean, it's good. If they don't count, there's no 10 count for a non-legal match. So why? Might as well just beat the crap out of
But
the guy, right?
the thing where you pull their head onto the rope is they can't counter that. It's not uncounterable move.
No. Oh, Blinded started a stream.
Yeah, he's back. Good news. It's good to see Blinded back.
Yeah, he's yeah, we got Gunther.
So we're both going for Gunther, yeah?
Oh yeah, I'm going with Gunther.
I'm going for Gunther.
Gunther for sure. Main event time. I assume it's the main event.
It's got to be, right?
Yeah. What the heck, Red? So the main event is Cody. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. And you know what? Kevin Owens has some very good points that he's making actually.
Yeah, he's not lying. Anything he's
That's
saying.
what I like heels that do that, right? They don't
That's under Triple H. If it was
Yeah.
Vince, it would be come out, insult local sports team, insult fans, like a
heat.
complete 180-degree turn.
That's
Without,
the easy heat. That's such easy heat to get, right? Insult the city you're in, the sports team, whatever. That's just easy heat. I mean, The Rock did it last year. He always did that because he knew we'd get the crowd
that's why
riled up.
we cannot have the Rock booking, because he'll just go back to the old Attitude Era booking tactics, and I don't want that. He's not cerebral like Triple H. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Triple H must stay in charge. If there's any sexual deviant allegations against Triple H, hide them. Somebody hide them.
No, he could just do the DX skit with Shawn Michaels again. Be like, and he
Yeah.
could be the one. I was up all night. That was.
So, what are you going for? Are you going for Rhodes?
I think Rhodes is going to win. Some people are pushing for the idea of Owens to win. I mean, of all the matches he had since WrestleMania, this seems like the most likely scenario that Rhodes would lose it. to me, like the percentage wise, right? This would be the most likely time he would lose it because of the how strong the storyline. Because Rhodes, personally, I'll say this: be, besides the some of the bloodline, but I would say his storylines ever since WrestleMania, he's good champion, haven't exactly been the best, like the greatest.
Yeah,
Like okay,
he's
I
been
was
playing second fiddle for the whole year,
yeah, yeah.
and I don't mind that because his time, he's really in a holding pattern until you get into like the Royal Rumble time of the year.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think he's going to have to hang on to the title till Mania. I think that's really the only logical way it
Yeah.
goes from.
And there's nothing wrong with a baby face holding the title at WrestleMania. I know people have this idea, oh, the baby face has to win the title at WrestleMania. That does happen a lot. Actually, there is a good history. There is a good history proving that point. Just that I don't think it needs to be done all the time, right? Like you can have a baby face as a champion and a
The,
heel chasing it.
the only question is who. So who's he going up against at Mania? Because if it's Rock and Roman, who's Rhodes got?
This Raw. The thing is, it's really hard. Like last year, we was at Cody and Roman easily, right? This year, it's harder to tell. Like what's gonna happen at WrestleMania? It's really really hard to tell.
Can you
Like,
see a triple threat or not?
they haven't really done a triple threat in a while for the main title. I don't even remember the last one.
The last one was probably was it at WrestleMania 30? Daniel Bryan
It could have been it. No,
was the
Seth
one after it.
Rollins. Seth Rollins when he cashed
Yeah, but I
in
mean, he cashed in to do that though. It wasn't set up like that. I
at the
suppose he
start.
cashed in and made it a triple threat during the match, so it was a triple threat. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, for the men's title. I mean,
yeah,
the Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Wanda was the women's.
yeah, yeah. Forget about the women's.
Yeah, but for the
Waste of
men's
time.
side of things,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Don't know what they do. I had changed my mind though, just on the basis of Cody
yeah,
carrying the winged eagle to the ring. I think if he doesn't win this match, it's going to be weird.
the Rock is not gonna get
Although
canceled, man.
although if Kevin Owens won it, I could see a case where Kevin Owens walks out with the winged eagle and the original WWE Championship and walks around with two belts like he's a dual champion. And
Yeah,
he'll go, no, this one is the WWE Championship. This one is the Universal. He goes, I'm the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Like, it just that would be funny.
Seth should go back to Ring of. No, man.
Nobody should go to Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor's a fucking joke.
Seth is too big for Ring of Honor, man.
Yeah.
If Seth Rollins went to AEW, he should be the biggest star there. Sorry.
ROH is now where stars go to die, like Jericho.
Yeah, I mean,
And the
Jericho.
belt, the belt is horrible. You know that I hated that old belt. You know the old one.
Yeah.
And then they updated it slightly to this one. Do you remember the one that Cody had when he
Hmm.
was Ring of Honor champion? Like, do you remember?
Yeah, yeah, a long time
That
ago.
was in it, and then they did like it was like a circular version of it, and then they did like a more looks like the current WWE title shape. That
Tyler
was a
Black is
beautiful
much better.
belt.
Tyler Black is Seth Rollins. It's the same guy. Come on. Tyler Black had no
You mean back in the
character.
day when he was Tyler Black? That's what you mean.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Ring of Honor talent back in the day, especially when you're young, they had no character. They had no gimmick. They're generic as hell.
Yeah,
Most of them.
but that's where some of the good guys came from. Punk and
Well, yeah. I mean, they had a lot of
Mankind.
talent there, but they didn't have that great character.
No, yeah, they had to go elsewhere to make that. I wouldn't mind seeing him going to Ring of Honor when his time's running out, but not now. He's got story to tell. So we're both going Cody.
I'm
right?
going with Rhodes.
Yeah, okay. I think so too.
Yeah,
I
I think it's
didn't
obvious.
tell a few days ago, but I do now. Yeah.
I mean, of all the, this is one match where I could see the title change happening, but I don't think it's happening. Okay,
No. I'm pretty confident in saying that I don't think any of the titles will change hands tonight. Obviously, there's an
I just don't
inaugural
think.
title.
I just don't think Cody's gonna. I don't think Cody's losing a title clean.
I just don't think
I think
I just don't see the title changing hands on TV at the moment.
yeah, Yeah, I agree. Even if it is kind of like a special night,
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, I think there's
If
more.
it was Vince in charge, right? Don't get me wrong. If it was Vince in charge, I would probably say something will happen. But because Vince is like he changes his mind from one second to the next. But Triple H has got a plan, and I think his plan is
Usually, yeah, Triple H has plans.
it's way in advance. So I think we're going to see no titles change hands other than the inaugural
Yeah,
title being crowned.
agreed. I hope Steen wins it. I like it. Did you see what he wore? You see what he wore
Yeah,
last
he was
night?
wearing a Stardust shirt. Did you see the joke of it when they
Yeah,
were doing the
yeah, yeah.
cut
I
for
saw the
Triple H?
joke.
He's handing him the
Yeah,
case, and he opens it, and
yeah.
then there's like a cut to Stardust uniform. It'd be good if you. I think there's going to come a point one day in the future when you'll see Cody wearing that Stardust gear again.
Oh, imagine. Oh
No,
my.
it'll be like a remember that Firefly Funhouse match?
Oh,
It'll be something like that where he ends up wearing
well.
it again
I mean,
because
let's
they
be
don't hide from it,
honest.
right?
Let's be honest. They should get rid of the Wyatt family because that's been buried.
No, not right. I think you need to give us one time. I know it looks like it, but the
that.
I know they lost. I know they lost the jobbers, right? But I think you need to give this story time to
Well,
go.
Dallas is still a jobber.
Oh, I think Bo Dallas is gonna. He's gonna be big, man. I think he's gonna win a world title at some point.
Oh my god.
They'll put the title
Well,
on him for Bray, and he's a good wrestler, man. He's always been a good wrestler, and he deserves it.
I just the thing
But they
is,
need to give this thing a chance because they've got something with this Wyatt Six team. I think something cool. Just wait. All I'm saying is give it time, right? Don't shit on it so soon. Just because they lost
yeah,
the fucking
Karrion
whatever they're
Cross.
called, the AOP or
Final
whatever they're called.
Testament. Final
Yeah.
Testament.
But they had to lose to them. Do you get what like the reason why they had to? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's like number one, if Karrion Cross his lot had lost again, he would be a joke and he'd have to go. But they've got
Mm-hmm.
a numbers imbalance with what's his name coming back, the old guy,
Paul
manager
Ellering.
Paul Ellinger.
The
So
whole
there's going to be I think you're going to
You
get
know
your
what's
six.
you know what's sad? Paul Ellering what he the in the face, right? But wasn't Uncle Howdy wearing a mask? Like what the fuck?
Who?
When he cost him a match, didn't he like put powder in his face when
Yeah,
Uncle Howdy?
the eyes are exposed.
Oh,
I
that's
think
idiot.
with him coming back, that is got a numbers imbalance now, right? So they've got more numbers. Do you know who I think comes into the Wyatt Six? Can you guess?
Hmm?
I think there's going to be a sixth member of the Wyatt Six.
Like a male member?
Yeah, somebody to counter Paul Ellering. Can you guess who I think it is?
Paul Bear. No, he's dead. Who?
IRS.
IRS? Can you imagine?
It's his dad.
Yeah, can you imagine IRS is father to completely insane
I
kids?
would bring IRS in as the Fiend.
Oh my god.
It's like the father of the Fiend. That'd be so fucking cool.
This is what happens when you don't do your taxes. Your family goes crazy.
Yeah. He could do that, right? He could come in with a Fiend mask on and the IRS dungarees and
Did you pay your taxes?
Yeah.
You better have paid your taxes. I don't know. Online, maybe, Phenom. I don't know. Did you pay your taxes?
There's always a way of
With
watching.
a
There's always a way of
with a scary face.
there's always a way of watching it with no cable, man.
Yeah.
Arr!
Arr.
Disavow. But there is. There's always a way.
There's always a way. Always a way. This is the way.
So we've got one difference in me and you, right? Sammy and Drew.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. We'll see who's gonna. We're gonna.
I was gonna go Drew, then I listened to some podcasters on on YouTube. The reason why they might think Sammy might win, and it was convincing to me. Like,
right. I just don't know. I just see bringing him back and burying him. Nah, I don't see it. Not right away.
now,
Sammy's had a lot of. He's had a lot of good fortune lately.
Now, thank you. So we're gonna end it here. It's 20 minutes of the show, but Finbar.
Yeah.
Want to go bother blinded?
Can do, yeah. I'm gonna go watch it. We only get 20 minutes before the
Yeah, so let's
wrestling.
go
But yeah,
bottom
we can
blind. He's
bother them.
streaming right now. Let's go
Yeah,
bother
yeah.
him in the
Let's
chat.
go bother them.
Let's go. Let's hound blinded. So thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It's all about wrestling Monday. It's my weekly show every Monday, and it's gonna be a recap of this show of this event. Thank you. Check out